13 News is sponsored by Hensley Legal Group.
Well, it is Sunday, and we know what that means. Pat Sullivan from Sullivan Hardware and Garden is giving us some advice for do-it-yourself home improvement projects. And with fall right around the corner, today he's talking all about mums.
Well, cool temperatures, fall, and what do people start thinking about? Mums. Fall mums, garden mums, that burst of color for the beautiful fall season. And you know, one of the probably the top questions we get about mums is, are the mums hardy? And the answer to that is yes. Yes. So I would say the problem, I would say 95% of mums are used as an annual. People put them out, they toss them. But yes, they're technically hardy, but I would almost call them a tender perennial. So the best time, if you want mums to come back every year, the best time to do is to plant them in the spring. Have you ever tried to find mums in the spring? No. They're really hard to find because, you know what? Nobody wants fall mums in the spring. So the best thing you do if you're going to try to get them to come back, what you do, it takes a little bit of work. So you plant them as early as you can, that you can get them in the ground, enjoy them, don't cut them back, and then put a heavy layer of mulch on top of them. So once the mulch is there, in the spring, hopefully you'll see those little shoots coming up. If you just let the shoots go, you will have floppy mums that bloom too soon. And nobody wants that. Nobody wants mums blooming in July, and certainly don't want them floppy. So what you do is, as they come up every month, you pinch. You just pinch the foliage back all around the mum. You can actually probably cheat and take some shears and do it. And then after July 4th, July 1st, you let them go. And then you should get this nice stocky mum. They'll set buds, and you'll get fall color. They'll be on perfect time. So that's what you have to do. So now you see why people mostly use them as an annual. But if you're tired of mums, there's all kinds of things, other plants that can be used in the fall. And you know, one little trick you can do is maybe you have a fall plant or a spring planter, summer planter that's kind of worn out, but yet it has some grasses in it. It's got some droopers in it. Then you can go get some of those fall colors and the fall plants that take a little bit of cool weathers, pull out the plants that aren't doing so well, and kind of recreate and get yourself a fall, you know, a fall planter that will look nice. There's all kinds of stuff. There's the cabbage and kales that don't look like much now, but once we get really cool temperatures, they turn beautiful colors. And the other little trick on some of the stuff, that mum that I showed you is so big, you can get smaller mums so that you can drop the mums right inside of a pot. You see the cabbage there, so you have a nice little, because some people, truthfully, are a little worn out on mums. So right here will give you an opportunity for mums, fall color. You can reuse some of the plants you have, and boom, you're ready to celebrate the fall.
Yeah, fall is next week. Have you broke out any of the decor yet?
The decor is out on the inside.
Is it?
And then outside, I've got a couple dead plants. Now, that is a good point that he made with the grasses, because the grasses that I have around my summer plants still thriving.
Yeah.
But the flowers have kind of worn themselves out. So maybe just like plucking those out and putting some like little mums in around the grasses.
Yep, their mums are out in full force every store you go to, right?
Pat always full of good ideas.
So this forecast today is a really nice one. What's your pick of the week?
Well, it depends if you like the warm weather, if you're ready for fall, probably Wednesday or Thursday, because it's going to be much cooler than what we're looking ahead at the next 48 hours. We're back in the 80s both today and tomorrow, and as you see, the roof is closed. And because of a high of 80 degrees later today, Jim Irsay saying the roof and the window will remain closed for a climate-controlled Lucas Oil Stadium today. It has been a brisk start to our day so far. far. Many of us still hanging out in the 50s. Here in the Indy Metro, we've rebounded back to the low 60s. Some morning areas of fog have now started to mix out. Now we're going to enjoy some sunshine as the day progresses. As we head into the next hour, mid 60s, pushing 70 as we get into the 11 o'clock hour today, and then eventually we'll be in the 70s as we get closer to kickoff. Around 77 during the 1 o'clock hour today, rebounding back near 80 under a mostly sunny sky this afternoon. This is very seasonal for this time of year, exactly where we should be. That average high is 81. Here in the Indy Metro, we're going to peak at 80, 78 in Muncie, 71 over in Greencastle. Our friends in Terre Haute take home the warm spot of the day, 83. Now we get you into the evening tonight. The sky stays clear. Don't end your day after that Colts victory. Head on up to Ruoff Music Center because Pearl Jam is going to be in action this evening with those clear skies. Temperatures dropping out of the 70s and then back into the 60s as the sun goes down. Now during the overnight, we'll see temperatures falling into the 50s once again. Temperatures will recover back to the low 80s for most of us tomorrow, but cloud cover is going to start to increase as our next storm system moves in. So for tomorrow, we're looking at daytime highs upper 70s north. The rest of us will be in the low 80s, and then we've got some rain to talk about. Could squeeze out a stray shower, especially across the northern tier of the state as we get you into the Monday afternoon hours. Better chance of rain, though, will move in during the overnight. Late Monday into Tuesday. Does look like showers are going to be around for that Tuesday morning rush. Scattered rain will be most likely during the first part of the day, and then eventually we're going to look at a cooling trend on the backside of that frontal system with daytime highs dropping down to just 71 for a high on Wednesday. We're going to be well below average really for the rest of the week as well. And with that, overnight low temperatures into the 40s both Thursday and Friday mornings. Very cool starts there with temperatures that will slowly stair-step their way back upward. 75 on Friday with temperatures pushing the 80-degree mark again to kick off next weekend.